Hey guys, Barry Page here with your Tuesday tip. Today's tip is expand your knowledge. So what do I mean when I say expand our knowledge? Consider this your circle of knowledge. We all have things that we know, and we know them to be true. But there's also things that we don't know. So we can expand our knowledge in three ways. Through our personal experiences, through knowledge transferred from others, and by personal research, reading, learning on our own. So as you see, there's a lot of information that we don't know. But right in front of us, there's information that we should know. We'll call this our blind spot. It's a blurry line between the things we know and we don't know. So how can we further expand our knowledge for things that we should know and want to know? So as I mentioned, there's really three ways to learn. My favorite is probably through the books that we'll read. And I'm not talking about blogs or newsletters or Facebook feeds. I'm talking about real books. As a matter of fact, one of my favorite books I read many years ago by Charlie Tremendous Jones, Life is Tremendous. He says, there's really only two ways you're going to change your life over the next 5 to 10 years. One is through the books you'll read, the other is through the people that you'll meet, and I'm going to add a third one, and that's through the experiences that you will have. So let's focus real quickly on the books we'll read. I always encourage people to read, and to read non-fiction, stuff that is true, primarily biographies. One of the first books that really got me on my course of reading was How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. It's actually sold multi-millions, and I believe it's the second best-selling book of all time. So if you get a chance, read that book. Another book that I read, kind of carrying this towards finances, is The Richest Man in Babylon by George Clason. A classic. Think and Grow Rich is probably one of the most known financial books of all time. It's made more millionaires, he says in the audio, than any other book published. So Think and Grow Rich. Bringing that into modern times, that book was written, I believe, in the 30s or 40s, is Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. This book, it says on the cover, is the #1 personal finance book of all time, best-selling financial book. So it was written, I believe, in the 90s. So Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. And then in the 21st century, this book, Becoming Your Own Banker, is a great book for family and finance. So those are just some of the books that you can pick up, any of those books, for less than $20, $25 at the most, brand new. You can probably find them used or at the library for free. But those books will help you expand your knowledge through reading, through learning. Another way that we can expand our knowledge is through the people we meet. Now, sometimes we have to ruffle some feathers here, but you just want to ask yourself, who are you spending your time with? Who are you learning from? What's outside what you know in your circle of knowledge that you can learn from? Who are some of the people that you can meet? And that's where I come in, because I share a different mindset than traditional financial planners, financial gurus on how we can create and accumulate wealth. So expand your knowledge through the people that you'll meet. Listen to something that is true. Listen to some true stories and learn from the people that you will meet. And the third way that we can expand our knowledge is through experience, our own personal experiences. What have you done recently that's outside your comfort zone? Where have you gone? Where have you traveled to? What are some experiences that you've done that are totally new in the last year, 5 years? Experience new things, go new places, meet new people, and you will expand your circle of knowledge. You will expand your financial intelligence. You will grow as a person. So, relating all of this back to family and finance, life is a journey. Experience life. Go out and read books, meet people, and experience new things. If I can help you in any way, just follow the links at the bottom of this page and contact me. Set up at a time where you can learn a little bit about maybe some things you don't know. Of course, there's lots of knowledge that we'll probably never know, but that's fine. Continue to grow, continue to learning, cover this blind spot. And you can think of the blind spot as just like when you're driving and there's somebody beside you, but you don't even know they're there because they're in your blind spot. You can't see them in the mirror, you can't see them at the back of your car. So let's fill in the gap and let's learn together. I look forward to talking to you more. That's your Tuesday tip. Expand your knowledge. I'll see you next time.